Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Monday night here at Proficiency Bonus, where apparently I have no desktop audio coming through my thingy. Give me just a second, folks. I'm glad I saw that before we got jumping too far here. Okay, can any one of my players say hi, say something?
Hello.
Hey, there we go. Okay, sorry, for some reason Streamlabs was not noticing that. Hello, Smitey Smite. I see you in chat there. So my name is Matthew. You're somewhat, whoever I am, I'm me. I'll be your dungeon master for this evening, but as you can see, we are light a couple of players. We will not have Artemis and Sarah here with us tonight, so they will both be on roleplay light. Furia should be here in just a few. Looks like we're running a little behind, but we're gonna get rolling. Before we go into what happened last time, we just got smited by a whole bunch of gifted subscriptions.
Nice.
So thank you very much, Smitey Smite.
Thank you,
I didn't catch how many those were. 10 gift subscriptions.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Very
Thank you
much.
so very
I
much.
appreciate it. So a
You're
couple of quick
awesome.
shouts. We want to say, mention our friends at Little Dragon Corp. You can put exclamation point Little Dragon into chat. I'll give you a link to their website. You can pick up all manner of dice and other fun accessories from them. If you happen to be local to me or a little further south near Evans, Georgia, there is a store there, Cardboard Castle Games. You can put exclamation point CCG. It'll get you a link to their website. If you go in there to their brick and mortar location, though, let them know you're a fan of Proficiency Bonus. You'll get 10% off your order. And I nearly forgot to say for Little Dragon, when you order on their website, you can use the discount code PROBONUS and you get 10% off your order there as well. So definitely check out those two places. Let them know we sent you. They love us. We love them. It's a great big hippie commune. And with that, we're going to jump into last time, as our party has been in Orlumber, as was recommended to them by their... I don't know if I want to call him really your benefactor anymore, as you guys seem to sort of be on this thought process that you may not really trust the man.
Malefactor.
So the strange black-robed individual that you have been working with, or for, has sent you to Orlumber, and you have come to realize that it appears your former cabin mate, Fabio, is attempting to find a way to break the walls down between the planes. You met a young girl, found out her mother was somewhere in the city. We think that maybe her father has been slain by these demons you found around the property. You've managed to explore a couple of temples and deal with a couple of somewhat demonic individuals. Murdoch had a very strange conversation with somebody who was registering to Lydia as a fiend. After conversing, he started to realize that this may have in fact been a devil that Murdoch had met during their brief stint of death by the name of Totiv. We ended last session as the party sort of hunkered down in the temple they were in, taking a short rest, Furia proceeding to take a watch as she was feeling great, Murdoch beginning to play a song of rest as she sent a message to her employer, Hex, asking for aid based on the unprecedented level of activity currently going on in this city. And almost immediately you get a response back from Hex, advising you that yes, of course, help will be sent immediately. I will send out King. I will send out Fessos. And I will send out Nayli Basilisk Cabot. They will be there shortly.
Okay. All right. Noted.
So as you receive that message, the story is yours. As Lydia's hunkered down, you guys are probably about, I'll say probably about halfway through your short rest at this point. So a little bit of time, or we can just fast forward right to the end of it and you can continue on your way.
Yeah, there's nothing I have to do in particular.
No, I don't think there's anything for me.
Did you tell us you were messaging? Or,
I mean, I was right there when I did it. Yeah.
okay.
I didn't like go away. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see here. I don't think I can uncheck these. Okay, so I'm going to toss this to the party. Just because, again, I don't want to...
Oh, we lost ink.
Oh, we lost... Oh, I panicked for a minute. I didn't close my window this time. Oh, gives a moment as Monarch rejoins with us.
Oh, sorry. That was weird. That's what I get for not updating Discord. It does that thing where it's like, I've decided to do it now.
Gotta love Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, so during a short rest, Artemis has Arcane Recovery. They can recover up to a combined combination of 4 levels of spells. So like 4 level 1 slots, 2 level 2, so on and so forth. Artemis has used 2 level 2 spell slots, 2 level 3, and 1 of their 2 level 4s. What spell slot do you think would Art go to take a couple of level 2 spells, or do you think they would take 1 of their 2 level 4s back?
Which one is, tongues? Or comprehend languages?
It's not
Comprehend languages is a ritual, but that's a first level.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And they don't have tongues prepared today. I think
Okay.
that they use Shatter a lot, and that's second level.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
what we'll
maybe
do
get
is
some
we'll have Artemis basically recover their 2 level 2 spell slots. So let me just jot that note down for myself because I cannot alter Artemis's character sheet. Okay. Yeah, so while Artemis says they only have 1 level 2 left, they actually have 3.
Cool.
Okay. So as the short rest comes to an end and the group of you gather back, sort of collectively start getting yourselves back together and get all your stuff picked up, what's your next move? What's your plan?
Are we going to the next temple on the list right now?
We need to keep hitting all of them until we catch up with Fabio and hopefully clear out any demons that we see along the way. But I should probably let the man and his family know that we're going to be moving on so that he can take his post back. I'll go do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go do that.
As everyone else starts sort of collecting their stuff together, you run back downstairs. And as you start getting, again, sort of similar layout, you get down, that's it, and start heading down the stairway. You can hear some very muted, but you can hear some giggles. It sounds like the kids are a little bit more relaxed having Dad down there too. Zoom down, you can see they're just sort of lightly playing around, sort of pushing and tugging on each other, sitting a little ways back.
Oh no, we lost
Oh,
Matt.
we lost Maddie.
Which temple are we at now? I forgot.
Which one did you hit second? Give me a...
I don't know if we recognize
Oh,
who
Sune's.
the temple.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
this is
Sune.
Sune's?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I couldn't remember if it was Sune or Salune. Because we gotta have similar gods.
And family are here. Alright, how many other temples are there in this little area or lumber?
There was one other. You were advised that there were 3.
Well, shit. I guess that's it.
Yeah,
So
one
you hit
left.
2.
So.
Next one's the big. Next one's the last one on the island, or at least on the
Alright.
city. You don't know if there's any outliers, but
After that, if he's not there, we have to just start trying to find him another way. Oh wait, I'm not there. I went downstairs. But Dylan says that.
Okay.
So I want to like come down. I don't want to like interrupt them, but kind of like a hang at the edge like of the turn from the stairs until like I'm noticed so that I don't like interrupt their little family time.
oh, okay. You're down there probably about 5-6 minutes. It doesn't seem like they notice you at all. They're just completely paying attention to each other, completely comfortable with the group of you upstairs.
Thinking about my mom's.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna excuse me.
No, no, yes, is everything okay?
Everything is fine. But my group is getting ready to move. We need to check on some of the other temples.
Oh, okay, I suppose, what should we do?
That's a very good question. Do you... I don't know what the path back from the first one is looking like. Do you want me to send a message to someone at the original temple and let them know how things are here? Do you want to hunker down in here? We can like lock you in.
I'd rather not be out on the street, especially not with the wee little ones, but if you think you can help us getting the door secured, I'd be comfortable sealing ourselves in here.
I know a very strong dwarf who can probably help with putting something up against it to make a little bit of a barricade for you until we get this situation in the streets more under control.
So you're really trying to help? You're really trying to deal with these?
It's my job. Literally.
He gives a little bit of a smile and... Oh. Certainly bless you. It's good to hear that there are ones like you around still. But I suppose I'll come upstairs with you and let's take care of getting the doors so we can get you on your way.
All right. I like look back, like the kids and the wife. I don't think I have anything to give them, unfortunately. No, I don't carry much. That's sad. Just a little wave. And go upstairs with him.
Okay.
Here, here's an amulet with Snow Moon's ashes. He'll keep you
Oh
safe.
god.
My best friend that I knew for a brief time. Alright.
Eventually the group of you, or the two of you meet back up with the group. You can see Sarah and Artemis have got all their stuff packed up. Fury is still... Fury hasn't really been too restful during this period, keeping an eye out, staying near the door, making sure to listen out, and see if anything's going on. And Fury reports she hasn't heard anything out on the streets, so...
Does it look like maybe there's something on the main floor here that we could use to make a more proper barricade on the door?
So go ahead and make an
Furniture.
investigation check.
Do. I'm an old lady. Let's see how well that I can see. I forgot to turn on hardware acceleration. My dice are really laggy. So give it a second and then I'll fix it. It's a 12.
Okay. So as you're looking around, looking at the doors, looking at the inside of the doors which are currently closed, you can see there are basically like these large, I'll call them L brackets that are in the door that typically you'd put like a wooden bar across to lock them. Looking around the actual temple itself, there is not a huge amount in terms of like anything really stronger than wood.
To use as a bar?
Yeah, so there is a bar that you could, basically sort of prop up so when it's closed, it just sort of drops in to lock it. Beyond that, you think maybe, pile up some of the pews in front of one of the doors, but you'd only be able to barricade half the doors so you could get out.
So we can get out.
Unless you were planning on leaving somebody behind, or...
No. Oh, let's leave the wizard behind to watch them. No. Maybe just barricade half of it, bring everything else close, and then be like, okay, when we go out, just like push the last couple pews up against the door.
Easy enough if that's what you like to do.
I don't have it, because you're low on. You don't have like another like guardian that protects an area for 8 hours. You have to stay close to it too, don't you?
I think I gotta stay within 100 feet of it.
Yeah, so
Or
we're gonna.
I'm not sure. Hold on.
We're gonna be on the move.
Which one was it?
Um,
Oh, I don't even have that prepared because I did it yesterday, I think, right?
Yeah,
that was for
before your
last
rest.
night.
Yeah.
That was for last
Before
night.
the rest, because it lasted 8 hours, so...
I don't know whether or not Artemis would advise of this. I'm going to say that they, hearing you talk about this, they would, so this may get retconned for character knowledge later. Artemis offers that they can summon something to guard the door for an hour.
What kind of something?
A shadow.
Like an undead shadow, or just like a shadow?
It's a shadow spirit.
Okay. Okay. Because I know this little gnome's been dipping their toes into... It's like, we don't need to add more demons into the mix of demons.
I mean, for an hour, is it worth it? Using up the magic?
Hopefully...
Artemis just sort of shrugs. I don't know what we're going to run into at the next temple.
I think that you should hold on to your magic. Hopefully we will be making a big enough impression that the demons won't bother with a temple that has apparently already maybe been passed down. I think maybe just the barricade.
Okay, Artemis will nod and agree, and we'll try to help moving things, not having much success, as it seems like Rose and Lydia and Murdoch are just sort of woman-handling this stuff to the
We're three strong ladies.
Yeah.
I realize that we have the 3 strong people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, the 3 of you are easily able to get everything over. And basically you wedge everything up on that, next to that other door, so that he's only got to push it a couple of feet. You just give yourself enough room to just sort of squeak out the door.
Okay.
So then, as the 6 of you sort of gather up, and you can see John's looking at you. I wish you luck, and if everything goes well, perhaps we'll see you again come... Well, sort of peeks his head very slightly towards the door, trying to get a gauge on the sky. Maybe in the morning? Still a few hours before first light.
Sure. We'll let you know, how it goes if we come back.
Please do. Come back, I mean.
Oh, that too, yes.
We're planning on it. It may be a bit of a long night, but we're ready to work.
Gives a little bow to the group of you, and as you go out, you hear the door slowly close, and then you hear the loud of him dropping that big bar across it. It's starting to slide. You can hear the scraping of everything getting moved up against the door.
Okay. Rose, would you mind taking a little bit of a head of the group stance? Just because if we run into something, you're probably going to run up to the front anyway. Feel
Sure.
like it's a good place to be.
Fine by me. Are we ready to go?
I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And
So, Rose, go ahead and make a survival check for me as you are heading off to this other temple. And I will say, I'm assuming Furia would probably want to be up near you with this. So Furia will help you out and you'll have advantage on this check.
16.
Oh, okay. So you seem to have got a pretty good grasp, especially with Furia over, talking with you over it, on where you've got to go to get to this last temple. So as Rose starts sort of taking off and leading the path, two questions. One, what is the marching order for your motley crew here? And two, are you going in the dark or are you bringing your light back out?
Ooh. I'd probably want to be in the middle and then have the light on so everyone could see.
Okay.
But if no one else wants the light, I can just kind of put my hand on Furia and she can lead me, I guess.
Yeah, because you can't see, and then is it just you that doesn't have dark vision?
I don't think Sarah does.
Lydia and Sarah don't.
Lydia and Sarah. Yeah. Maybe we move in the dark for now, and if we see something, you can just light it up.
Is there a way I can light my rock and then put it in my pocket and then as like I
Yeah,
don't know.
as long as you don't, you can't really do that with the blade of your scythe. There's nowhere to hide that. But
Okay.
yeah, if you do it on a rock or a coin, again, you just have to sort of stick it in your pocket.
Okay.
Think of it like a hooded lantern. You cast it on a coin, you put the coin away. You know, you might see a little bit of light peeking out of it. Exactly. You
That's
pop
what
it.
I'll
You
do.
pop a couple fingers open. You get a little like flashlight beam. You close it back up.
Okay. As long as that's acceptable, I will do that.
No, I don't see it any different than a hooded lantern. So
Okay. Cool. Then I will be like after I guess Rose is going first and then Furia, so I'll go third.
oh, okay.
I'll be after you then, and then we'll put Art after me, so Wizard doesn't get clipped in the back, and Sarah is a rear guard.
Sounds
I
good.
would probably I would probably flip that because Artemis can see in the dark. Sarah can't.
Well, I was thinking Artemis leading Sarah,
Oh, okay. Yep.
right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And Rose, as you're starting to make your way out, and again, every once in a while you can see just this, all of a sudden the ground in front of you gets lit up for a couple of seconds as you notice Lydia's cast light on her stone and just popped her hand open for a second to check something. And as she does it, at one point you see there's 10 gold coins on the ground in front of you. A gift from chat. Chat gave Rose 10 gold, so.
Looks like there's some gold coins here. I guess I'll just pick it up and add it to our horse.
Thank you, chat.
You know, let's hope that luck holds. They say if you find 10 gold coins in the street, that you're gonna have a good day. They say
Who
that.
says that?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll trust them.
it's Water
Unless-
Davian.
We might have just used up all of our good luck. So,
Oh, don't go jinxing it
Don't-
now.
don't-
Don't,
yeah,
don't,
don't
like,
say
why'd
that,
you say,
Paul.
like, why'd you say that?
Right. Yeah. Not-
We're fine. We're all good.
As you're meandering along and making your way towards this temple, takes you probably about 15-20 minutes there. You're heading back. It's almost looping around to head back towards a different section of the docks where you came into. And as you start getting back out towards the ocean, you start to see this rather beautiful, like bluish green, almost teal colored fabric. Hanging off the side of this building in the few moments when Lydia just sort of pops her coin open for a second. As you continue to start moving towards it, you can see that in front of this building there are actually 5 individuals. 3 of them look to be of average, like medium size. 2 of them are smaller. You would also notice as you're going the road that you're walking on, these stones all have this same relief printed in a pattern. It looks like waves. One curls in from the left, one curls in from the right, and it seems to be leading towards this temple.
Perhaps some kind of ocean god?
Ocean God.
maybe.
Why, let me check in my mind if I know what this is.
Just waves.
Go ahead and make a religion check then.
Go for it.
I don't know about my actually.
It's Calypso,
Oh wait, that's
the lady of the sea. Is Calypso?
not very good. 9 plus 3 is 12.
Oh, okay.
this
Not
is
great, but it is.
Which is it?
You immediately think of a name that you have heard, but you haven't heard in a while since you left your island where you were indoctrinated to Njord. The people who raised you there mentioned that Njord was only one of the deities who ruled over the sea. There was another that he was known to do battle with, ever since coming to this realm. That name was Umberly. And in their discussions and teaching you about this, you would have been taught that her symbol is a symbol of a wave that is curling left and right. You would also be warned that the reason that Njord and Umberly did not see eye to eye is they are on opposite ends of the ideological spectrum.
Which one? The good and evil one or the law and chaos one?
Actually, let me double check Njord. It might be both of them.
Oh no! Do you
It's been a minute since I've
wait,
looked at Njord.
wait, which one's the good? Wait, which one's the good one?
Okay, so Njord is a neutral good deity, and Umberly is chaotic evil. Basically,
Oh,
Umberly is one of those where at least she's viewed as the evil god. She is. Is she really evil? She's, as you mentioned, the joke about Calypso. She is the sea. She can be giving. She can be malicious. She can be anything.
Right, she's the one that you try to be like, please don't be mad at me, Umberly. Don't make my ship go down and kill all of us horribly, please. Thank you. We're good people.
share that with the group and tell them that, alright, well, we're dealing with a goddess that doesn't necessarily get along with my god. put that on the ocean. Yeah,
All right.
gonna be might be a bit of a challenge.
And
The wreck
do
toast.
these individuals outside, have they seen us yet?
Not at this point. You're still a little ways away, and
Okay.
they're focused on the door to the temple.
Okay. So, how do we want to approach this? It looks like there's five of them there at least.
Your eyes might be a little bit better than mine. What do they look like? You said there were some regular sized ones and some smaller ones. Are these people, or at least looking like people?
Can I see any more about them other than
At
their,
this distance in the
rough
darkness,
heights of
not
them?
really.
Okay.
Basically, you can see that you're not seeing anything that was as big as that thing you fought when Murdoch was the 8. They're looking like these things are, in between Furia and Lydia's height. And then there are a couple that are about the same size as you, Art, and, you and Art, not quite as small as Sarah.
Okay. I mean, nothing as big as what we just fought earlier, but about our size. The big ones and the small ones.
We've already known that they can disguise themselves as people, so...
True.
So Fabio is out of favor with one sea god. He's going to curry favor with another.
Mm.
Possibly.
Or do they just have a powerful relic here? I'm not really sure.
He
Yeah, I don't know. That's a
believes...
good question.
He believes that the relic that he's looking for would be at one of these temples. If we are to believe what we've been told, he's not going to find what he's looking for.
Right.
But
Do we have to... I guess we have to dispense of them still so the town can go back to normal.
and I
And he
want
might-
answers from the man.
And he might even be in there. I mean, we don't know. It doesn't seem like he knows that artifact is in here.
Should we try to reason with the people outside or threaten them and tell them to go away in exchange for their lives?
We could call out to them. We could try to get closer, sneak up and get a better look. We could just attack. I don't really agree with doing that. So we could sneak and get a better look. We could call out to them, or we could turn on our light and see what they do when they see us. I would say is sort of like the 3 options.
The third option, just see what they... Element of surprise, but still, we get to see them first, kind of thing.
Yeah. Do we want to get a little closer? Try at least and see if we can get a better sense of, what we're dealing with first, or...
If you need to end up running in there, I think, don't want to be
Yeah,
too,
just
too
to
far
be
away.
better prepared.
Especially if one of them is Fabio. And then what if he sees us and he just cuts and runs? Actually.
True.
So, get a little bit closer, see what we can see, and then if we judge it to be safe, we turn on our light. Or if we judge it to be like, we shouldn't just attack them outright, we turn on our light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so you're trying to stealth up towards these?
Which means I'm going to give inspiration to Lydia.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
All right. I magically tell, because when I say it, it is true. I am a silver-tongued vixen. I am going to tell your armor to be quiet. And it shall be so.
So I roll with disadvantage, but I add your bardic inspiration.
You add my D8.
D8, okay. Let me find one of those. Alright.
Okay.
13 with disadvantage and bardic inspiration though. I rolled a 5 for bardic inspiration and a 8.
Okay, so what was your total?
13.
Okay. Let's see, what did Artemis have? Oh, Artemis is not bad. Artemis is 18.
Sarah's like 30 million.
Yeah.
Sarah doesn't have proficiency in stealth.
Well, because she's not like a sneaky rogue. She's a like investigating
Grandma.
rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
And
more like a
got
spy.
an 18 as well.
Nice.
Ooh.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh no.
And what was your
Maddie?
first?
I got a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone
Not
else is
horrible,
doing.
but
not
Everyone
good.
else is like most of us have been over 15. So
Yeah. So let's see what we've got there. Okay, so as you start moving towards these, Ruben, again, you hear a couple of very sort of light creaks from Lydia's armor, but it seems like whatever you said has helped, because it, after those first couple of steps, it somehow just seems to stop.
I have
As
oily
you-
words. I oiled your armor. No creaking.
So as you start moving closer, you do start to be able to make out these individuals a little better. The 3 tall individuals, 2 of them appear to be women. Do seem to be humanoid. They've got these long cloaks on. As they're sort of turning moon, you can see as you're getting closer, even without being able to see the color, those of you with dark vision can see embroidered on the back of this cloak is those same 3 squiggled lines.
Oh.
In between those 2 women, the 3rd individual also appears to be humanoid. Long flowing hair standing out in front.
That's him.
The 2 smaller individuals that you're seeing there are, as you're getting close to them and now starting to see, they are small. They are definitely not human, though. You can see as you're getting closer, their legs are sort of bent at a strange angle. It's almost, think of it like you're watching a T-Rex's hind legs, as it's sort of just walking there, that slight crouch to its walk, arms reached out. Coming off the side of the head near the cheeks, 2 horns come out towards the front.
Okay.
But it's a little tiny thing, no bigger than Art or Rose.
All right. Got a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, so assuming they're twins and they look the same, I think this is who we're looking for.
Looks like Fabio to me. That gorgeous hair.
Flowing in the 2 a.m. darkness.
Yeah. There is no wind, but suddenly around him.
I'm surprised that he's capable of laying an entire city under siege with demons, but he, like many adventurers I've worked with before, is having trouble with a door. Alright.
Artemis
So,
laughs at that.
I mean- Do we charge? What do we think?
We need to capture him. We need to put a stop to this, for sure. I wish we didn't have half our party missing. He's literally right there. Oh my god. I mean, if we tried to talk to him, Worst case scenario is he just attacks us. Best case scenario is he talks to us for a bit and then attacks us. Like, we're not gonna be like, stop it, Fabio, and he's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Maybe
it's...
we'd get more answers if we asked him first. I don't.
Maybe.
We could capture him and interrogate him afterwards, but there's always the risk of him dying or us dying. So.
And
Right.
the worst case scenario is we lose any potential, advantage we have by
Or we just
giving,
lose the
giving
fight
ourselves
entirely, we
away.
all die.
Oh, that too, but
Yeah.
What if
they
we
don't
do
know
like...
we're here right now.
So what if we did like a little bit of both? What if we took some of the more sneaky people and they sort of set up somewhere to have an advantageous position, like a lookout, to do an ambush, and then we have just the less sneaky people approach and try and get answers out of him, and then we can still get the drop on them if we need to.
Alright, that sounds fair.
Okay.
So like Lydia, so actually like Rose, generally you're not a, are you generally a sneaky person and you rolled low? Or are you not a sneaky person?
No, I'm not a sneaky person, and I had a decent roll.
So how fitting would it be if we just said, I don't know, us three went and talked to him, and the other three who are generally sneakier people just happened to go set up an ambush so that they were slightly out of the way?
This is a great idea.
Yeah. And
How
if
about
we're
you,
confronting
Liz?
him, I don't want to be sneaking anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
want to be right
mean,
up front.
if they can like get up someplace like on one of these buildings or something, like I'm sure Furia could do that and then
Yeah.
shoot or something like that, then you would be no use up on a roof. So us three
Yes.
should be there.
Yes, I believe I've got an axe to grind with him as he used to be on the same ship as me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wonder, since
an
he
answer.
knows the party, is he gonna think, that notice that some of the people he's used to seeing are missing? Oh, well, either way, I think it's a good plan.
Okay.
He'll probably assume that something is up, which is fine, because if he can't see them,
True.
then it doesn't matter too much, and I'm sure that he's got a trick up his sleeve too. We've seen a couple of them already.
Yeah.
He uses magic very similar to me in some
And he
respects.
was just pleasing someone when I last saw him.
So,
Begging
Maybe-
for forgiveness or something of the sort.
interesting. Well, he's not really doing well to get in the good graces of any gods that I would like to please. So, why don't we set them off somewhere where they can go? Trying to think of who. No, they're all pretty sneaky on their own. So I don't know if I need to give anyone inspiration.
I mean, realistically, I rolled for the three of them as they're going off to sort of hide. They're fine. They're fine.
Okay.
Meta knowledge, they're good. They're good.
Okay.
Okay.
20 on one of them, 17 and a 15. So, and that's no modifiers. It's just on the dice. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, they're good. None of you know where Sarah went. Sarah's just gone.
It really just makes like the scales on the back of my neck tingle when I know she's nearby and within stabbing distance, and I don't know where she is, even though I can see in the dark. Okay. Do we want to just walk up? Why don't you put the light so that you can see what's going on?
All right. I will.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Statue of Liberty.
So, you're just holding the coin up, or are you doing it on the side again?
No, I'm gonna hold the coin up so
Okay.
everyone can see as we approach.
So, immediately as you sort of take it out and hold it up, all of you, even though it's not present currently, notice that 4 out of the 5 individuals turn to look at you. Fabio is still just looking at the door. But those of you who have met them, those of you who knew him before, and those who met his twin, recognize the same long, flowing locks.
You want me to speak up?
I mean,
Sure.
I don't even really. I've never even met the real Fabio, so.
Whenever you want to
Well-
get in, if you want to say anything to him, let it.
Fabio,
Hey,
I am very disappointed in you.
As you say that, he turns and you can see a slight, what had been a scowl on his face. As he turns and looks, you can see him starting to smirk. I had a feeling you'd be around sooner or later. What,
You know, we
what
were
happened to my
roommates
friend
once.
at the dock?
Liquefied.
So expensive. But
Listen, we were crewmates once, and I don't know what happened to make you go down this path. We were sailing together. We fought in battles and skirmishes and all that fun stuff, and somewhere along the line, it seems like something dark grabbed a hold of you. This isn't like you to be all evil and stuff.
he sort of looks around a little bit. Do you remember those people that you can't remember, even now? The missing people who were on the ship. I brought him on. That little friend who is swallowing up people and memories. He was a gift to me, so I brought him with me. I haven't changed, my dear, just not hiding it anymore. The wheels are turning and things are accelerating. There's no more time for playing in the shadows.
Your turn, Murdoch. I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty flabbergasted, Fabio.
I guess
Before you get
congratulations
too
are in
tongue-tied,
order.
perhaps
in
you
some
could just
sense.
open the door and help out for old time's sake.
Don't think so.
Worth a shot.
Congratulations, though. You know, it's good for a rat to know that it's a rat instead of pretending to be a rabbit. I just wish that your true colors were as pretty as you make your face look.
Thank you, it does take quite a bit of work.
Well, I'll speak plainly, Fabio. Your actions in this city, on this island, go against every single thing that I work to upstand. And it's going to stop. The demons attacking these people, the thing that you're trying to find, it's all over.
You can see a slight shimmer in his face. It's almost over. There's only one place left. Help me deal with this and I'll leave the city. Be gone within the hour.
The only way you're leaving this city is in chains with us, or in a box. So I will give you one chance, Mr. Smiles and Golden Locks. Stand down and admit defeat, or we will make it very painfully clear.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
It's not my highest charisma one, but we'll go for it. 18.
Okay. So you can see he's taken back a little by your statement. I just don't think I can do that. I really do have pressing business within this temple.
Is it just to get the artifact inside? Sorry.
No, go.
Is it just to get the artifact inside?
But of course, that is our entire purpose here.
Well, you'll never find it. Best give up now, while you still have a chance.
The building is not that large. We've already searched the others.
Why are you so sure?
Shall we just say I was told by someone it was here, whom I trust implicitly?
Fabio, you shouldn't believe everything you hear, even from people you trust implicitly. That's a lesson that you taught other people.
You should listen to Lydia and Murdoch. If you don't leave, we can dispatch you like we did your double. And believe me, it wasn't difficult.
He actually takes a step towards you, Rose, and leans down a little bit. Oh, my dear, sweet, thick-headed little friend. Judging by your musculature, I'm assuming your efforts have built that and not as much in here. You said that you saw my duplicate turn to water.
Yes.
That was an arcane-created replicant. It had but a fraction of my strength.
Like I said, it wasn't difficult at all, so... If you want to find our strength, so be it. It's fine by me.
I'll also turn to the humanoid figures that are in the robes. I don't know if they're charmed or anything, but I'll see. So I'll say, and what about you? Well, or you? What did he promise you? Is it worth dying in the streets over for his little trinket? We made our way here through much worse. You want to stand by him?
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Get out of here, people. No! Let me see if my silver tongue works on intimidation checks before I check this. Because otherwise it'll be a 10. But let me see. Silver tongue. It's only for persuasion and charisma, unfortunately. It's a 10. Cry.
Okay,
Sad.
let's see. Well, let's check and see what they're...
We'll get to
Okay.
something decent.
Unless like Rose looking all scary with a big axe gives me any help on that.
You know what? Why not? Go ahead and make it with advantage.
Yay! Rose is strong. It's a little bit better now. It's a 14.
Okay. The two of them sort of glance at each other. One of them looks back over at you. One looks back over at Rose. The one looking at you seems to be okay. It's just like sort of weighing you. Seems to be taking your measure a little bit. The one looking at Rose, all of a sudden you start to hear mumbling. Murdoch and Lydia, you would recognize this. This individual is attempting to cast a spell.
Oh. Oh dear. In that moment, I feel like... Yeah, I guess I'll just... Sorry, that's totally, like, not... I guess if I hear them about to cast a spell, I can't identify it before them saying the full thing. I'm gonna...
Yeah, you could use it, I'll say a reaction to your action to identify the spell that they're casting, but you wouldn't have time to do anything else before it actually goes off then.
I feel like Murdoch is more the type to try and figure out what it is.
Okay. You can go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Because they could be like teleporting, just being like, you know what, you're right. Outie. 17.
And Murdoch, you would be correct. This individual seems to have heard what you said and decided that, yeah, I'm going to go sit this one out and see which way the cards fall.
Okay.
And as a couple of seconds goes by, all of a sudden, you see just a small shimmer of this silvery mist, and then the individual is gone.
I give a little smirk at Rose.
See? Even your underlings here get it.
It sort of
We don't
glances
even
over.
have to lift our blades and they disappear.
Just sort of shrugs and looks at the group of you. So you're really not going to help me in?
No.
We said it ends here. So it ends here. Not a step into that temple.
He sort of gives a little glance down at the two smaller creatures, and these two things come sort of sauntering up to Murdoch and Rose. And now with the light on, you guys can see these things much easier. They are covered in this thick red flesh. Eyes glowing this sort of pale bluish green. And these horns coming down out of the cheeks and curling towards the front. For those who have played any of the Diablo games, the face is very Diablo-esque. And staying there, and as it moves closer, you can see this spiked chain in its hands. It looks like the two of them, one looking up at you, Murdoch, the other staring you, Rose, eye to eye.
Shall we? Yeah.
Well-
Okay.
I will cast a message to maybe Furia and be like, let's tussle.
Okay. So you get a response back. Okay, I'll let Sarah know to take her shot.
Give Fabio a little wink.
And with that, I'm going to say everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
As we will be starting off with Sarah taking her, we'll call it her free attack, as she's going to be firing this off. But
Ah, fell on the floor.
okay,
Murdoch's like, if you weren't such an evil man, I would do evil things to you. But I don't like you. Being evil is not hot. I like honorable men.
Murdoch, I think it's safe to say you will not be last in the initiative this time.
Nice.
Hey! Yay!
That honor belongs to Artemis, I'm betting.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nope, I was wrong.
Oh. Who rolled lower? No!
Fabio.
Oh,
Yay!
Uh-oh.
I didn't think that was possible. Artemis had a 3.
oh no.
Okay,
He's an evil man with evil plans, so please don't try and love him.
okay, where did my other guy go? Okay. Murdoch, what you got?
15.
Okay, Rose,
16.
Lydia.
13.
Okay. And then 2 little guys. Really? Okay, so we've got Rose at 16, 15, Lydia 13. I don't know her modifier, so I'm just going to put her with her number. Okay, so with that we are going to start out, let me get over here, change our music real quick. I'm going to hope that this is going to roll properly into roll 20 for us. I've got at least some of their character sheets I can pull up here. So we're going to start out with Sarah taking a shot with her crossbow. And given the instructions, does everyone agree that Sarah would probably take her shot at Fabio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a... Come on. Get that roll and roll 20 correctly. Yes, it did. Why is it rolling it as an auto crit, though?
Auto crit?
Yeah, it's rolling a 14 and critting.
Yeah.
I think it was. Let me try rolling the damage just to make sure. I don't know why it's rolling the crit damage, but we can ignore that. So it's going to be, okay, 9 piercing and 15 sneak attack. That's a total, well, actually, let me see if it hits, because it was a 14 on the die.
Did she have advantage?
Let me check here. Actually, yeah, because he doesn't know where she is at the moment, so yeah. Either way, it would be an 18, so the 18 is definitely going to hit. And that is going to be 24 damage to Fabio.
Oh, get Fabio node.
Okay, so and Sergo, she is now. Now they know where she is. That'll bring us to next on our initiative, which is Rose. So Rose, you've got a little red thing staring you right in the face.
And how close am I to Fabio?
Probably about 10 feet away. You'd have to basically get around this thing to get up to him.
All right, I'll pull out my battle axe and rage and swing at this individual in front of me.
Okay, so go ahead and
That's a 26 to hit.
that is going to hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That is 9 points of slashing damage plus 2 for raging, so 11.
Okay, I guess I'm going to join him. That was... Okay.
And
You said that was
will
11?
swing- Yes.
Because as you carve this thing, you carve a deep gash in this thing. You can see this sort of almost thick ichor start to just leak out of it. It's still on its feet, but it definitely looks like you did a lot of damage to it.
All right, I will take my second swing at it.
Okay.
Nat 20, so
Nice.
28.
Woo.
That'll do.
Oh, you have brutal. Do you have brutal criticals?
I think I do. I forget, what does that do again?
Oh, I think a barbarian, when they crit, they roll
Still
an
learning
extra
how to
damage die.
Ooh, okay. Is
I
that...
think, but check. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, try, it's what level are you? What level?
We're
are you
8.
asking? No,
We're
that's
8.
next level.
Not yet.
Yeah, 9th is
Okay.
brutal critical.
No, next level.
13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, as you carve into it the second time, again aiming right back at the spot, and you just carve it, it splits in half and collapses on the ground.
And I am going to move directly in front of Fabio. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Okay, so after you, that brings us to Murdoch. Murdoch, likewise, you also have one of these small little red creatures right in front of you.
Alrighty. I'm going to raise my hand up in the air and snap my fingers, and on the snap, I'm going to make a burst of pretty beautiful colors, and I'm going to cast a hypnotic pattern. And I'm gonna try and angle it because it's a cube, thinking that Lydia's kind of nearby me. Maybe angle it so I might have to catch Rose in it, but I can go help her in just a quick second. But I'm gonna try and get the creature, Fabio, and the remaining. I'm gonna call them occultist. And then also, I think it would be realistic that Rose would have to as well.
Yeah, you
which
can
is
hit all 3 of them, but it will encompass Rose as well.
Which I can help her. So it is a wisdom save.
Oh, okay, so let's see here. Okay. Actually, and I apologize, I forgot, Rose, real quick, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20 again.
Okay, you're fine.
And then you have to make another one from my spell, just real quick.
Okay.
Then, okay, little red guy. Ooh, you're gonna fail. Okay, Fabio, what's your modifier? I think that's gonna matter.
His modifier was pretty high on the simulacrum.
Yeah. It's 18.
Yeah, he'll pass.
Okay, and then the
Uh,
other guy.
I should have bonus action made his save lower. That would have made the difference.
Really, it may have, yeah. And then the other guy, 16?
16 is the DC, yeah.
Okay. So Fabio and the other cultist are both seem to be okay at the moment.
And
Kinda
I rolled
like-
a 17.
So you actually pass.
Okay.
So, well, 3rd level spell, one of them stunned. Fine. But that's good. So with that thing dazed, I will then, I suppose, for my bonus action, I am going to give Lydia some more bardic inspiration so that she can use that however she'd like. And I will use my movement to get up in melee with the cultist, since the stunned creature can't make a reaction at me.
Okay.
Or the dazed, I forget what the actual... incapacitated. But yes. And that'll be me.
Okay, so the end of your go, that brings us over to Lydia.
Alright, I think I put this in roll 20 correctly because I didn't feel like rolling on the dice, but I'm gonna cast bonus action Spirit Shroud, make it radiant damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to hit with the Grim Reaper's Scythe. So I'm gonna try to hit with that. Let me see if I can cast that in.
What were you swinging at?
Oh, sorry, Fabio. I guess it didn't hit. That probably didn't hit.
You can use my inspiration.
Oh
if you
yeah,
want.
I'm gonna use inspiration for a +8 to that. It's real nice. Well, 8, 20, dirty 20.
Okay, so that will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see. So 12 slashing, 8 necrotic, and then plus my 8 for the radiant damage, which is 5 radiant for Spirit Shroud.
Wait, where'd my thing go?
And he may
I'm
not
sorry, what was the
regain
total
hit
on that?
points. I'm sorry.
What was your total damage?
20. Oh man, I forget how much radiant damage.
I believe
Is
you
it?
said it was 5 radiant damage.
5. Okay, so 25 damage total.
Okay, 25 in total.
Mhm.
Okay. Fabio did not like that one bit. Okay, so that's going to bring us over to Furia.
And then, did you say he can't recover HP?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Watching, I don't have Furia's character sheet. So I'm going to have her do is from the distance, I'll have her throw out a produce flame to try to hit him with that. That's I know that at this level that's 2d8. And Murdoch, what's your spell casting to hit? Is it a +7 or +8?
Mine is a plus. That's a great. Everything I have is saves. So
Okay.
+8.
+8. Okay. Yeah, because I'm
I
assuming hers is
literally,
going to be the
don't,
same.
I literally don't have a spell attack.
Okay. So that is a dirty 20 for Furia, so she is going to hit with that, with her produce flame.
We love to see it.
I'm not rolling for her anymore.
Yes, yes, you
Two
are.
7s on the bloody d8s.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it's
kill
all
her dead
coming
guy.
together. The plan,
Yeah,
the
that
ambush.
is- Okay, so that ends Fear's go, and that brings us to. Oh, wait, hold on. Where are you? So, I missed someone at the beginning. I'm gonna have someone go now that
Art?
somehow I missed. He was supposed to go before Rosalind did.
Oh,
Okay, let me jump over. So actually, this individual. Let's see, out of the three of you, because they wouldn't know where the others are yet. Let's see who we would be focusing on.
Is this the cultist?
Okay. Sorry, Rose. This one's coming your way. Rose, as you watch, as this individual looks over at you, and all of a sudden, as you, Judge Jordan, you've just carved into this creature, you feel the stabbing pain in your head. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Don't target that one.
Oh boy, that's a nat 1.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
Okay.
So you are going to take some damage here.
That was intelligence. I have advantage on some saving throws. Let me see.
The halfling, I think, is poison.
No, that's dexterity. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, your danger sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 20 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Your intelligence and charisma scores are reduced to 1.
Ugh.
You
Oh,
have
no.
been hit by Feeble Mind.
Feeble Mind does damage?
Yeah.
I've never read that Feeble Mind does damage. Also, oh no!
So,
I mean, I'm not very intelligent or charismatic, so that's not too bad. But
you cannot speak. You have no you are literally an animal at this point. You do recognize
I mean, if
friends,
it has to happen
though.
to somebody, it happens to the barbarian.
Right,
I guess.
it's you can't speak, you don't understand what people are saying, but you recognize your friends, you recognize your enemies.
Okay.
A spell like that would just make Murdoch pointless.
Like I'm not capable of making sounds, or I'm just not intelligent enough to like speak.
You can't see, so you can, again, think grunt, picture the Hulk.
That's exactly what I was. Okay.
Yeah, picture the Hulk at his dumbest.
Okay.
Not even Hulk smash, just.
A little bit of me is the monkey, but like even more.
Even worse.
Okay, so that brings us over to Sarah. Now I think Sarah would probably still be going after Fabio.
Get him.
So we're gonna have her make another shot because she is so far out of harm's way at this point.
As she should.
Okay, and that is a 15 to hit Fabio. Jump over.
I should start using the Staff of Dawn that we have.
Hey, you know, it's,
The what?
We got a Staff of Dawn, and I forgot that it has a DC of 16 plus 8 to hit from it, and it's Daylight 4 charges, Light 1 charge, or I can spend 7 charges to cast Dawn.
You got a lot of magic items that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
they got this literally.
Is that
They
from the
first
Dragon's
ran into
Sword?
the Draconians way back in the day.
Oh
Because
my God.
I don't trust it. Stick it in the bag of holding, and they forgot about it.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot about that. I
Um,
wrote that down. You got like breakthroughs, and oh my god, we have so much stuff.
So that is going to hit. And she does technically have an ally within 5 feet. So that is 5 and 22 on the sneak attack.
Wow.
You having a good day hitting yourself,
You know?
Matthew?
Yeah.
This is.
Uh-huh.
He is. Fabio is now starting to look a little rough. That brings us over to our one little red friend who is currently stoned off his ass. Does he make a save at the end of his turn, or is he just there until he gets hit? I can't remember.
Let's see. Each creature on a failed save, it becomes charmed. While charmed, it's incapacitated. It ends on a creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature, it does not get to repeat its saving throw.
Okay, then it is just...
Look, pretty colors. Have a lollipop.
It seems to just be following the red.
Wonderful.
And that'll bring us over to Artemis. So, let's see. Artemis would have recognized that the other individual has cast a spell onto Rose. Do we think... what do we want to have Artemis do? We doing
Just
little
magic
things? We
missile,
sticking with
fine.
things like shatter like they typically do? You looking for a bigger gun?
I think if they were out of sight, like they would do a magic missile, so they wouldn't like necessarily be big and flashy. That's just
You know what that-
Magic missile is nice
Yeah.
and guaranteed damage.
Okay.
that's
Alright.
just what I think.
Are they sticking with Fabio, or are they going to go after the ones who just mind blasted Rose?
I think they'd go after the one that mind blasted personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Magic.
I
against
think we got
magic,
I think we got a lot of people on Fabio.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is... Why did that only roll one magic missile? It's supposed to roll 3. Alright. Okay, try that again. Yeah, it's literally only rolling one dart each time. That is ridiculous.
I think Roll20 has it set that you roll the damage for you roll 1d4 and apply it to all darts. I
Oh.
think that's how Roll20 does it.
Well, no, because this is rolling through D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond might also do
Yeah.
it that way. I'm not sure. I haven't had Magic Missile on D&D Beyond.
I haven't played with it before. Let me... I don't know how to do it without putting it through there, so... Oh, either way, that is another 9 points. Or the first 9 points to this one, so... And that will bring us over to Fabio, who has been getting stomped on by a couple of you at this point. Let's see. Oh. Fabio would... Okay. Why not? Okay. Fabio is going to look down at the now frothing barbarian in front of him, and is going to cast a spell on you. Actually, you know what? He can do it even higher. So yeah, why not? Where is it? There we go. So actually, he's going to target all 3 of you that he can see right in front of him. So I need Lydia, Murdoch, and Rose all to make Constitution saving throws.
14.
16.
12.
Okay, so all 3 fail.
Ooh.
As you hear
That's a plus 6, too.
Fabio sort of cough a little bit and look down at Rose and then glance over at the 2 of you. So you're strong? Lights out. And waves his hand, and all three of you are now blind.
Oh, great.
Hold on a minute. Because of danger sense, I cannot be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Danger sense gives you immunity to blindness?
Nice.
It does. Assuming I wrote this correctly in my little cards here.
That sounds broken. Huh. Oh no, gain...
it says to gain this benefit, your advantage on dexterity saves, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
So basically what that means is now that you're blinded, you no longer have danger sense.
Oh, got it. Okay. Alright. My fault.
So as that happens, you all start to hear footsteps.
Oh no.
Somebody is moving.
Got an idea.
Rose, this sounds like somebody right in front of you is trying to move. You can try to make an attack if you'd like to. It's with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll just swing blindly.
Okay.
So disadvantage. 13 to hit.
As you just swing wildly, you don't seem to hit anything. And as we come to the end of our first round of initiative, that's where we'll take a break for this evening. So we'll be back in just a few moments, folks. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And thank you for, again, thank you. I've seen a bunch of people in chat so far this evening. Thank you for all the bits that I've seen popping up in there, as well as the subscriptions that were gifted earlier. So definitely hang out. Our party is in the middle of a rather tense battle with Fabio, as their beloved barbarian has been feeble-minded, and now half the party is blind. It's going to be interesting, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back real soon.
Yuri.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us during that quick break. As our party's in the middle of it, we're going to jump right back in to our battle with Fabio and his... I'm going to say minion at this point, because they scared off one, they killed one, and one of them is stoned and looking at the pretty lights. So with that, we are back at the top of initiative for the start of round 2. And now I'm going to get it in the right order with our cultist going first hand. And he's going to... let's see here. Yeah, so he is actually going to try doing this and see whether or not he can hit Rose. Because Rose just looks like a fun target right now. Okay. So it's as actually they can't do that. That is a reactionary ability. Okay, Rose, you actually feel something grab your shoulder, and this is it is an attack roll. So that is a 23 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yep, that hits.
Okay. So that is going to be 2 of you. Okay, so that is 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so is that... While raging, the only thing I'm not resistant to is psychic, so...
Okay, so it would be half to 5 then.
Okay.
And then, as much as the hand grabs you, the hand comes off and you hear footsteps moving away again. And that ends that individual's turn and brings us back to you at the top. You're up next.
Okay. So... I was able to sense that Fabio, like, kind of, you know, he disengaged. Did I get a sense of, was it just, like, straight away from me? Did I get any kind of
It's hard
sense?
to say without your eyes. Go ahead and... go ahead.
No.
I'll say go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Or we'll call it either wisdom or survival. If you have, if you're proficient in survival, I'll let you use survival for it.
Yeah, I'll use survival then.
Okay.
13?
I'm sorry, you said 13?
Yes, 13.
You heard him go back further down the street from you, but you're really not sure if it's a straight line or after a couple of steps if he sort of branched off in any direction.
All right.
What's making it harder is that same as you're hearing him moving away, you heard footsteps come towards you and then footsteps back away again as you felt that hand grab you.
I guess I will, to the best of my knowledge, given my state, I will take just a few steps forward and I will use reckless attack.
Okay.
And just swing and see if I can hit anything.
Cleave my leg off.
Okay. How many feet forward are you going out of your movement?
I guess I'll move forward like 10 feet.
Okay.
And that is 21 to
You
hit.
swing wildly and you don't hit anything. It doesn't seem like there's anything there.
Just and I guess I'll just stay where I am. And
Okay. So, and
you
Rose
know
is
what?
going. Oh, go ahead.
I do have 2 attacks, so I'll take 5 more steps. I'll go forward 5 more feet and swing
Okay.
again.
You'll hit something eventually.
Dirty 20.
Hey, you swing again. Nothing there.
All right. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, and that'll bring us over to Murdoch then.
Does she repeat a save for her blindness?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
no.
just blindness for, let me double check. I want to say it's a minute. Yep, duration 1 minute. Oh, no, I'm sorry. At the end of each turn. Yeah, so you make another Constitution save, Rose.
Oh, okay.
I was scared. I was like, damn.
That is a 17.
No, still blind.
Ooh.
His DC's high.
And because of the reckless attack, any attack rolls against me have advantage till the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Alrighty. Murdoch will basically call out because she can't tell that other people are blind, so she will just verbalize, "I'm blind! He's blinded us! Me? I don't know! I can't see!" Just so everyone knows. But I also want to try and pursue Fabio's footsteps.
Okay, go ahead and make either a wisdom or a survival check if you're proficient in survival.
I'm half proficient in everything that I'm not proficient in, so I'll
Okay,
try.
as in might as well do it then. It'll still help.
I rolled an 18, so 19.
You've got a pretty good idea of where he was heading off to. Or the
I know what
direction
kind
he
of-
was going.
He wears those cute little heeled boots. I know how those sound on cobblestone streets. Get over here! I'm going to run in that direction, and I walk everywhere with a cane. I'm going to be feeling out with my cane as I move. I'll move my full movement in that direction until
Okay.
I bonk someone on the ankle, maybe.
So, and what's your full movement?
Oh, it says 40. I was like, why does it say 40? I'm not wearing my... Actually, I'm going to use my object interaction. I'm going to reach in my little purse. I am going to slip on the Ring of Power for my object interaction because I'm still attuned to it. It's just been
Okay.
chilling in my bag. So now my speed is 40
Okay.
when I'm wearing
So-
it.
So as you get, because you weren't right in his face, you were a little ways back. As you move that 40 feet, your cane does hit something.
Got you. Well, since I've slapped on the Ring of Power, I'm going to use my action. Are we on stone ground? Cobbled stone?
Yep.
I'm gonna stone shape. It says that I can make anything that's no more than 5 feet in any dimension, so as soon as I feel him and I say, "I got you," slide my feet to the side, and I just come up and clap my hands, and the earth is gonna make like a little 5 foot by 5 foot teepee. So I had to ask how tall he was. Goes right up to his little shoulders, just on all 4 sides. I'm just gonna
Okay.
put him in a little stone teepee with his little head poking out.
Okay. And Stone Shape's only an action, right? It's not that one that takes like a minute or 10 minutes.
It's an action,
Okay.
and it's instantaneous.
Huh.
Earthbender. Or at
Thanks,
least
Toph.
it's an action. Or at least it's an action with this really great ring you gave me.
Okay. So you definitely can hear some cursing, and you do recognize the voice. It does appear that you have grabbed Fabio.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna just lean over and I'm going to say, "You can't outrun the law, you silly little man." And I'm going to give him a negative D8 on the next saving throw that he gets.
Okay.
And that will be a -4 to whatever his next saving throw
Four.
is.
Okay. Well, bring us over to Lydia then.
Oh, it worked! Oh, it worked! He's in a little teepee!
I'm just gonna try to explode his head.
You're gonna what?
try to explode his head with something. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at. Oh, that didn't work.
Does Guiding
Did.
Bolt require you to be able to see them?
No, but I don't think I hit. But you gave me inspiration.
I did.
Okay.
Right, you didn't use that one, right? When you
Nope.
attacked?
+5, 17. You hit. But I wanted to upcast it too. That's weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have to see.
I was gonna do 4th level Guiding Bolt, so 7d6.
Okay. And what'd you say it was to hit?
17.
That'll hit.
Oh.
Yeah!
So go ahead and roll your damage.
matter! Get it!
25.
I'll make it.
Points of
25?
radiant damage. Yeah, points of radiant damage.
Okay.
My con save's a 7. I still can't see nothing.
Well, all of a sudden you feel this massive explosion of energy right in front of you as you're leaning forward talking to them. Something just hit him, and you can hear him cursing up a storm.
Murdoch not knowing that you just blindly shot an explosion right next to my head.
Incoming! To whoever, wherever,
All good!
wherever, whenever. And can I roll a con save too?
Yep.
So that is a nat 1. I'm still blind.
Apparently blindness isn't bothering us too much.
Not apparently. The only reason Rose couldn't hit anything is literally Rose's speed was not enough to allow Rose to get
Oh.
to the person.
Ooh.
I'm glad that I thought
I
to
didn't use
slip
all my
the ring
movement
on.
actually. I just didn't really know how far you went, but
I'm glad that I decided to. I was like, because you asked me what my speed was, and I was like, why does it say 40? And I was like, oh, it's 40 when I'm wearing the ring. And I was like, let me put on the ring.
Well, he was about 10 feet away, so 30 feet you would have just been swinging blindly, much like Rose was.
Yeah. Oh, that's
An
that's
extra
just
10
some
put you right up
serendipity.
next to him.
That's just some serendipity right there.
Okay, so that'll bring us over to Furia, who is thinking you guys seem to have everything pretty much well in hand with Fabio, so he's going to just use another Produce Flame on the cultist. And that's going to hit, even if I assume her modifier is worse, that's going to be over a 20. Okay, that's better than my last roll. Not as much damage. Okay, and that'll bring us back over to Sarah. Would Sarah keep going after Fabio, or would Sarah, seeing that you guys have Fabio sort of TP'd up? Now, keep in mind, Fabio is now out of Sarah's normal range.
I think Sarah would rather go after the cultist.
yeah,
But-
now that Fabio's out of her range.
Yeah, she would go for someone in range because disadvantage is going to give her no sneak attack. So
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check here on our sneak attack, because I don't think...
and also we can't interrogate a man with a crossbow bolt through his head, which is the only thing showing now.
Let's take a look
Oh, I
at her.
shouldn't keep firing guiding bolts at him like less and less levels.
I don't know if you can non-lethally do radiant damage. I feel like if it's nice holy light that it would totally not have to kill people, but that's up to Matthew. I don't know.
And
Does-
would he tell us anything anyway?
Yeah, he might not.
Would
We'll
he
see.
tell you anything is the question, but I'd say,
Yeah.
well, again, it depends on what your description is. You know, if your goal is, yeah, I'm going to fire off this massive bolt right at his face,
Probably dead.
yeah, you're probably going to kill him, but, you know, you
Okay.
word it the right way. Why not? I'm just trying to check here. It does not look like she gets... there's no one near the other individual, so I don't think she gets sneak attack on them, according to her character sheet. And
Yeah,
then
she'd have to like hide again first.
yeah. Well, let's have her, because she can hide as a bonus action, right? I don't rogue. So bonus
Rogue.
action hide. Let's see if she can hide from this guy.
Come on, rogue.
Actually, you know what? Murdoch, roll a d20 for me.
Let your halfling move to the music. Come on, 8.
Okay. That actually, with her... oh, wait, that's... Is, what's her stealth?
Because you
Looking at
said
his
she's
passive
not. She doesn't
perception.
have proficiency in it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she tries to hide and is going to put off a shot. Mechanically, she does. He does know where she is, but she's still going to take her shot. And see what we get here. So,
Ooh.
crossbow. Come on, roll 20. Ooh. So that is a 9. That is not going to hit. It just goes a little wide. She'll spend the rest of her turn just getting ready for her next shot. That brings us over to the little red guy who is still out of it. Brings us back over to Artemis. Okay. So are we sticking with Magic Missile for Artemis, or are we jumping to something bigger to deal with the Warlock? Sort of feeling like Art probably wouldn't get involved in the Fabio thing right now, is Fabio's ahead on a pyramid. And they can go with Shatter. They have access to that. The cultist has moved away from any of you, so there's no risk of collateral damage there.
Yeah, Shatter, man. I would
Yeah,
think
probably Shatter
Art
then.
does tend to like Shatter.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a con
Shatter
save for our cultist.
I do not know if feeble mind is concentration or if you're just stuck like that for now. I know it's
For player knowledge, it is not concentration. He can make a save again in 30 days.
30 days.
Oh,
There may be other ways, but that's the spell. So that individual is going to make their save against Art's Shatter. So they're going to
well, I
take
guess
half
I can't
damage,
have any
but-
more deep talks with Rose about her home for a while.
Uh,
Okay, so that is
uh,
12 points of thunder damage. So that's going to be cut in half to 6.
Aw.
we hit 9th level. I can restore rolls, but
This
Okay, and that will bring us after Art and brings us back over to Fabio, who has now got this
you're in a
dragonborn in
teepee.
front of him.
You're in a teepee, Fabio.
Okay, let's see here. What do we got? I really don't have to use this. Okay. So, Fabio is going to cast a spell.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not like he's not restrained or anything. He's just in a little teepee.
And none of you see anything. Furia, Sarah, and Art watches Fabio just seems to fall down.
Okay.
And that's going to end Fabio's turn. Bring us back to the top of the order with our Warlock friend again, who is still dealing with the group up top that he really can't do anything about. He's going to look over at. He's going to look over and try to deal with Lydia at the moment. So he looks over and starts muttering to himself. And Lydia, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Not 20 plus 3, 23.
You are fine.
Yay!
As you feel the strange sensation like you're being pulled somewhere. But then it seems to pass.
Were you gonna get banished into the ocean
Yeah.
again?
Oh my god, that'd be terrible.
But also blind? That's
Oh
terrible.
no! I didn't even think of that.
Okay, that'll bring us back over to Rose.
Oh.
Rose, you just heard the ground in front of you, like you heard massive stones moving somewhere in front of you.
Yeah, with nothing else to guide me, I guess I would, try to orient myself towards that. And
It's about 10, 15 feet in front of you.
I'll walk 15 feet in that direction, and I will recklessly attack again.
Okay. Go ahead and
Oh, good thing I did. That's in that one. Oh, 21 to hit.
okay, do me a favor. Roll a percentile. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh.
Okay. Uh, 96.
As you swing and just you hear as it slides along the side of this, it feels like it's sloped stone.
Ah!
Ah!
I can't like fully talk. It's not my turn.
You heard,
I
you
guess
recognize your friend's voice is right beside you.
Do I guess I can't really tell if that was like a good scream or a bad scream.
It's,
I don't know.
Surprised. Because I can't see you, you can't see me, you can't talk.
It's awkward.
This is gonna be a horrible game of charades.
It felt like I hit stone. So I don't even know if I hit like an individual.
it's literally, if you've ever taken, like if you've ever had a pocket knife and you're sharpening it on whetstone, that's what, like
that sound.
that's that sort of sound you heard. Is you hit basically with what Murdoch did and created this teepee in the smooth stone. You just took your action and slid down the side of it.
Yeah, so I know this is like I didn't hit like the ground like at my feet. I know I hit something
Right, you know you hit
like
something
with some
that
height.
you slid down and then you hit ground. So you
Okay.
know there's something in front of you besides your friend.
I guess would I be before I swing again, would I be able to like kind of run my axe up that slope to see if I can like get a feel of where to aim or
Not really. You could.
That's-
I'd say you could use your second attack to do that, but then you wouldn't be able to attack.
You're
if you
right.
found something.
okay, I should have done that the first attack.
I'm sorry. I thought I caught him. I think he just like teleported or something.
Oh, I have been using Divine Strike still. I've got it.
I think if there's anything I can do. I guess I'll swing again, but instead of like swinging from the side, I'll make an effort to like bring my axe behind me and then bring it downward and try to hit the like peak of this thing to the best of my
Okay.
ability.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
A 22 to hit.
That'll hit. So go ahead. I'm going to say go ahead and roll your damage as you're hitting this.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay, as you bring this down and just slam into what you think is the top of this thing, you hear your axe hit and it bites into the stone, and you hear some cracking, and it feels like you broke some of this whatever you're hitting. Murdoch, you can hear little pieces of your stone structure getting broken away by Rose.
I don't like being blind in a fight.
Just lets out another frustrated growl.
I'm sorry. Still don't even
yeah,
know that
that'll-
you can't talk.
Yeah.
I just think you're raging.
And that'll be my turn.
Oh,
This
God.
is the funniest thing, low-key.
Yes. You can't even tell how many different.
In my third-person camera eye, this fight looks great. From Murdoch's perspective, stupid.
Yes, that'll
Oh,
bring
can you
us
save
over
out of your
to.
blindness?
I'm sorry.
Can he save out of his blindness?
Oh, he can try to.
That
Oh,
was
perhaps you
a
can.
con save.
Con save. Yep.
Oh, 17 again.
Nope.
Oh,
So
his
blind.
DC. His
That's with a
DC.
+6. Can I keep going?
Yes, that'll bring us over to Murdoch.
Can someone dispel this? I really think he cast a spell on me. I need to. Would it be an action? Is it the search action if I like felt around just to like get my angle on everything with my hands?
What are you
'Cause I don't
trying to
want
do?
to-
It's like I know.
I just want because I heard my like rock cracking. I just want to be like, what's going on? And I can't see. So
Yeah, I'd
would that
say
take
you'd be
my
using a
action?
search action to do that.
All right, then I will just have to live in blissful ignorance. I don't think he's down, but I haven't heard him in a bit. I don't know if he teleported. I don't know anything. So let's try. So Dissonant Whispers just requires the creature to be in range because it's an auditory spell. So I don't need to see. So if he's within 60 feet, I'm going to cast a 4th level Dissonant Whispers, focusing on him with my spell.
He is not within that range.
All right. He is. Damn. Okay, I burn the spell, and I say, my magic isn't reaching him. He's gone somewhere else. Can anybody see where he went? Rose? Lydia? Ugh. Gosh. Yeah, that is... I can't give myself inspiration to get out of this. So I'll just... Yeah, I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Murdoch,
so go ahead
yeah, I
and,
can't
make your
do
con
anything.
save.
Okay. 18.
Fails.
Yo! Oh my god!
DC's a
He's gonna
19.
get
Oh
away!
my God.
DC is 19.
Okay.
I have a +2. I have to roll really high. I thought I had it. Okay. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
That brings us over to Lydia.
I'm gonna be cleric for a second and cast lesser restoration on myself so I can see.
Okay, let me just see here. Huh. Does not say that. So lesser resto will heal blindness.
Yeah, it says the condition be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay, then I'll say sure. It doesn't say anything on that spell, but why not? Why the hell not? If yours still do it, let's do it.
Okay,
So as you
we
cast it, you can see. that
Wonderful.
as you look over, you can see Rose is angrily attacking a stone pyramid.
Okay.
Murdoch
Murdoch's
is
like-
right beside there, flailing around. The cultist is about 15 feet away from you. And there is a humanoid figure looks to be a couple hundred feet down the road. Standing next to a glowing portal.
I can't do anything with that, so I'm going to. After that, I'm just gonna run up to. How close to the cultist can I run by the cultist, or do I have to face them head on?
Well, where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to get to Murdoch next.
So you can run over that way. You really haven't moved at all. So
Okay.
you can get about 30 feet. Is your movement 30 or 35?
30.
Yes, you'll still be about 10 feet away from Murdoch.
Okay.
But you can get most of the way there. Basically, Murdoch went this way, the cultist went this way. So
Okay.
you're cutting from back here over this way. You're not really approaching at all.
Alright, I'm gonna turn invisible too, so they can't target me.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
And that will bring us over to Furia, who is going to call down to the group that he's further up the street. He looks like he did something. He walked out of a glowing door. And then she will produce flame at the cultist again and hit him again.
Nice.
I'm literally killing this guy on my own. It's another 6 points of damage from her. And that'll bring us to Sarah, who will take a shot down at the same guy again. She will attempt to hide again. Lydia, do me a favor, roll a d20.
Sure. That's a 16.
Okay, so this time she does manage to hide from him.
Oh no.
So then that is going to hit. She'll have advantage. That is 23 points of damage. And he is starting to bleed rather profusely. Our little red friend is still dazed. That will bring us over to Artemis. So, what are we thinking from Artemis? Back to Shatter again, or something different?
Can Artemis see Fabio?
Yeah, let me... Yep.
I think if it's maybe back to a magic missile and just blast him a couple times.
Out of range.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Oh.
because since
that
they
not-
see
yeah, he's too
Fabio's
far.
trying to like get away.
He's out of range. He's out of range of everything Artemis has.
Damn, he's more than 120.
Yeah, he's about between 200 and 300 feet away.
I have 300 foot spell.
I guess in that case, just back to the cultist, I guess.
Or the let me see here. I don't know if Art would. Let me see.
Does Art have a dispel for the other blindness?
No, I was looking at that first.
Mm-hmm.
Or they may, but if they do, it's not prepared today.
Yeah.
First of all, they've got burning hands, magic missiles.
Then I would just say Art tries to get as many people in one attack as possible. So
Yeah.
if everyone's sort of spread out, I feel like maybe just not use any more of their spell slots and just do a cantrip.
Yeah, they are pretty spread out. So we'll have we'll send a
Firebolt.
firebolt down at the cultists then.
Yeah, that's 2d10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, do evokers add their intelligence to?
Not to firebolt now.
Okay.
On here,
I have not
17. That'll hit.
Roll double tens, Matthew. Kill yourself.
Nope. Roll
In a
double twos.
Lovely way. Oh,
4 points of damage.
Ooh,
it's free.
You know.
yeah.
Okay, so that brings us back to the bottom of the initiative with Fabio off in the distance.
Furia might be
here if
able to
this is,
catch him as a bird.
Okay.
Trying to
That
decide.
can work.
I said it before, I'll say it again. I wish we had the other half of our party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Fabio turns, and again, granted, you guys can't see, but Fabio turns and goes into his pocket, throws something at the glowing door. Goes through the door, and then the door vanishes. Fabio turns and takes off running. Just using his movement and 30 feet away further.
it's really far.
That brings us back to the top of the order with...
I think Fury is the only person that can catch him, maybe as a bird.
Actually, we'll see. She'll be going up in a couple moments. We got this guy again, who is pissed off that he couldn't banish Lydia.
Good.
So he's going to point over towards Murdoch and Rose from where... how far is this? This is 15, yeah, it's 15. He's going to use his movement to get closer towards Murdoch and Rose. And then just holds out his hands like this. And I need a dexterity saving throw from both Murdoch and Rose as he is casting Burning Hands at the two of you.
Matthew, do you know if blindness gives disadvantage on dex saves?
Can I lose
so.
my
I was just
advantage?
double.
No, just regular attack rolls have advantage, I think.
Let's see.
I think I'm thinking of prone. Or something. I'm thinking of something.
Blinded. Blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Yeah, so the only thing, this is an ability check, so straight dexterity saves.
Then a 22.
That'll save.
Like,
And an 8 for Rose.
oh no, Rose.
That will not save. Okay. Oh wait,
Not
this is
dexterous.
crap. Hold on, I gotta just check so it's okay. 13. 26 points of fire damage
Ooh.
to the two of you.
Well, so I passed.
Yeah, okay, so halved to you.
And then I'm resistant to fire.
So halved again.
So 6, okay.
How's Rose looking?
That one hurt. I'm,
Barbecued.
I'm pretty banged up right now.
Oh, but you are still resistant. as
Yeah,
you
your
take-
rage, right?
The rage only lasts for a minute.
It's
That's how
only
I
been
rage
like
again.
each round is 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So we're like not even halfway.
No,
through.
this is
Yeah.
literally the
Alright.
top of the third
Oh,
round.
that is half, yeah.
Let me
And
do
you've
a
made
save on my-
attacks, so you keep your rage. When you lose your rage if you don't take damage and you do not attack.
Okay.
So you've either attacked or taken damage every round.
So that's down to 13 instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that brings us to Rose.
I don't know what to do. So I can tell that I didn't hit anybody.
No, you can tell you hit stone. You know you
I
hit
hit
you hit
stone,
an,
and I know
you hit
that.
something. You started breaking it.
I don't know what to do.
You felt someone shoot fire at you.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, that
someone-
came over. You would know that came from your left side.
Okay. So I'm going to stay where I am, but turn and face that direction. and I have 2 javelins left. I'm gonna attempt to throw one, just
Okay.
in the direction that I felt that flame come
There you
from.
go, straight line.
Yeah, that's. Go ahead and make your attack roll again. It is disadvantage, but
Mhm. Okay, so that is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
don't know what the damage on the javelin is, so I forget.
I want to say it is a 1d8, I think.
1d8, okay.
I can double check. Spear is 1d8, javelin is 1d6.
Oh, so
If
it's
it-
1d6
if
plus
sorry.
your plus your dexterity.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm such a rules. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know. So that's 4 points. I guess that's piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How much was that?
4.
Okay. Oh. He sounds worse. Yeah.
You know what? I have 2 attacks, and I hit with 1, so I'll just throw the last javelin I have. Try to hit the same spot.
Okay.
16 again.
Okay, that'll hit.
Get him.
4 points again of piercing damage.
Okay. He sounds rough. You're gonna. Oh. Lydia, as you're invisible, but as you turn and look, you can see there are javelins now sticking one in each of his legs.
Right. Yeah. He took a javelin to the knee.
And then the javelin to the other knee.
Yes.
Anything else you'd be doing, Rose?
I will use my full movement in that direction. So 35, I'll walk in that same direction,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay, and then that brings us over to Murdoch. Make your con save, Rose.
Yeah.
Come on. Get your eyesight back. Come on.
Oh, 25.
Nice.
As you start charging forward towards this individual, all of a sudden, this sort of darkness starts to wear off of your eyes, and you manage to stop as you are immediately in front of this individual, and there are 2 javelins pointing right near your head as you have just been charging towards him.
She shakes off the cobwebs and sees the javelins and just smiles.
Hey,
Alright.
I'll bring it over to Murdoch.
Yeah, so Murdoch felt that little twinge of fire on her scales. She had a little bit extra reaction time to duck down because fire resistance. So I imagine she's kind of low on the ground, and I'm just gonna feel like a blind person with a cane towards that same direction, like how Rose kind of did, and I'm just kind of feel out with my cane until I know that that person is there, because I feel like I need to just be aware of that person in my mind.
Okay, so as you start heading towards where the fire came from, a few moments goes by, and you do eventually hit. There is a body in front of you.
Alrighty. Now that I'm aware, so I will, because again, I don't need to see to do Dissonant Whispers. I'll do just a first level Dissonant Whispers, and make a Wisdom save. Because
Okay,
it
and
says,
Who are you targeting?
so it says creature of my choice, so it would be not Rose.
Okay.
So I don't know if magic has to be more specific than that. I probably saw this person at the beginning of the fight. So
I'll say you saw them before. So
Okay,
it's.
so
I'll say yeah.
with
You
that
can.
person in my mind, I whisper to them a discordant melody.
Okay, and they have to make a wisdom save. You said.
A wisdom save, yes.
Wait, did you say wisdom or charisma? That's a big difference for them.
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Oh, okay, that is a 14.
That is a failure. So first level Dissonant Whispers is going to be... I rolled 3 1s on my damage.
Oh no.
You hate to see it. 3 psychic damage. But if they have their reaction available, they must now use their reaction to move as far as their speed allows away from me.
Okay, so he uses a reaction and takes off running.
I do not like fighting blind, Rose. I think this is Rose. I reach out and I stand up more fully and I pat you. I know it's frustrating. I'll end my turn.
Okay, go ahead and make your
again,
Constitution save.
You said I recognize my party members' voices, but do I understand them as well?
Nope.
I just can't. Oh, I don't even understand them. Okay.
No, you have no concept of language.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural 1 on my con save. I'm still blind. I can't see. Okay.
That will bring us over to Lydia then.
Who knew the first
I'm gonna walk over to Murdoch and put my hand on her and be like,
Ah!
"It's gonna be okay. Don't
Oh.
don't do it. It's me." And I'm gonna cast the same thing on her. Less for us. So.
Okay. So, Rose, Murdoch, you get that same sensation of this sort of inky black just starts to fade and light starts to come back, and you can see this individual running with these 2 javelins sort of flopping in the thighs.
Oh, that's right. I made him run on the javelin legs.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
So that's my turn.
Thank you, Lydia.
Okay, so that will bring us over to Furia. So how do we think Furia would handle this? Is she wild shaping and giving chase?
Probably.
I don't feel like she would let him get away if she can help
Yeah,
it.
I think
That's what I think
so.
too.
So Furia is going to wild shape into, we're just going to call this Animal X.
Okay.
So I don't know what she has available to her, and she is just going to take off. If we assume, I know she's done things like,
She's done like an owl or a raven before, right? Like a basic bird.
Or a hawk.
I can't
Hawk-
remember.
Oh, she's definitely done a hawk. She's definitely done a hawk. I think.
That would probably be a good one.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me just check Hawk here.
Most of them have like similar fly
60,
speeds.
yeah.
Yeah, 60,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so I don't know what circle druid she is, so I don't know if this is an action or bonus action for her.
Yeah. I think she's.
So we're gonna, she will wild shape into we'll say a hawk for the time being, and then take off flying 60 feet after Fabio.
Yeah, because if he has to turn down streets and stuff, she can just go in a straight line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Hopefully catch him.
and then that'll bring us over to Sarah. She's gonna take another shot at our rapidly fleeing cultist. We have a 14. 14 actually misses.
Oh no.
She's gonna reload. Our little red guy is still incapacitated. Then we're back over with Artemis. This guy's running away, is looking a little beat up. Just looking to see. What we'll do is we'll have Artemis do another firebolt down at the guy who's Murdoch scared away. I don't have to do that. I can just keep forgetting I get their sheet so I can log in here. 9, that is gonna miss. That'll bring us back over to Fabio, who is way down there in the distance.
Don't like that.
Okay. And I should just check something real quick. Okay. So, as that happens, then... Actually, I think all of you have your eyesight back now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you all can see this, and where's his little thing here? She isn't that far. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to find his hoodie here. Oh, no, I gave this to you. Okay. So, couple of moments goes by, and you see a small creature is now rapidly flapping wings, flying back towards the group of you. Coming from Fabio.
I don't know what that means.
Very low to the ground. It's just all of a sudden you just sort of see this only a couple of feet above the ground, moving rapidly towards the group of you. And that will end his go as he's going to use his movement to, take off another 30 feet. Bring us back to the top of the order to our cultist friend who is made to run away instead of using his reaction for what he wanted to do. He's going to look over at the group of you, and the three of you are all nice and clustered up together right now.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, we're vibing.
As the group of you are sort of together, he turns back and looks, and you can see, sort of smiles, there's blood coming out of his mouth. Reaches down, pulls one of the javelins out, throws it on the ground, and takes out what looks to be a small stone, starts muttering to himself. And as he finishes muttering, the three of you look around as you see the ground, 20-foot circle around you begins to spark. And then a massive wall of fire erupts surrounding the three of you.
Okay.
I need each one of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Rose, you do have your vision back, so you do have advantage on this one.
Another 22!
Okay, you are going to take half damage.
Which will probably be quartered because I'm guessing it's fire damage.
Jesus. Yes, it's a wall of fire.
And that is an 18.
I got a 3.
Okay, so Lydia fails. You said an 18, Rose?
Yes.
18 succeeds. So it is going to be quartered for you as well, because you are resistant while you are raging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is okay. Wow, that's a horrible second roll. Okay, so that is 22 points of fire damage to Lydia, 5 to Rose and Murdoch.
That ain't fair. That ain't fair.
Sorry, I'm born from hell!
I call
Oh, that would have.
all bullshit.
Oh, that would have hurt like.
Oh,
hell,
but
too.
get this, with the 5 damage, my concentration breaks on Hypnotic Pattern. I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
Yay! My little weak guy is free. And
Your guy's free! Hey, that was a 3rd level spell to knock one guy out.
Yeah, but now we can't get to any of you because you're all stuck in a wall of fire. Okay, so that'll end his go, and that brings us to you, Rose.
Now I'm stuck in here. I don't think there's anything I can do.
Want the smartass answer? Jump.
I already tried that in Tomb. I don't know if I want to try it again.
Sure, it won't burn too bad.
Are you doing okay?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna stay right where I am because I can't get through this, and I don't have any javelins left either.
Can Rose hold an action?
I could. I mean, all I have left is my axe. Someone would have to like enter. I guess I could hold an action if the
Will we take
little
damage
one-
again if we stay in here, though?
I'll say go ahead and make a free Arcana check.
Oh yeah, I don't.
You might be better jumping anyway. It's
Yes,
only an
yeah,
11, actually.
kinda.
I don't know.
You've
hot.
seen this spell before. If I remember, I believe somebody had used it recently.
Yeah.
Or
I think Art had.
Yeah, we
does Art have
trapped
Wall of Fire?
when we fought the Fabio's double. Somebody used it.
yeah,
Oh,
and you would know
Yeah. So we actually
One-
saw this like a day.
one
ago.
side of it
Yeah.
will cook anything that's on that side. The other side deals no damage.
Okay.
You get
And
the
if-
sensation where you're very hot and bothered right now that
We're-
you're on the
we're
side
in the
that's
microwave.
you're in the
You'd-
microwave.
Okay.
You'd be best to jump through anyway.
Okay, so because the only reason I know that is because I saw it yesterday. Otherwise, I don't think she would have realized that. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put my hands up over my face and just dive through this thing.
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Because you're also feral animal.
Can I tell you what I
Yeah.
think of? I think of the scene in what's it, the Frankenstein movie, where the giant's afraid of fire, and he's like, ah!
Oh!
It's
Frankenstein.
Fine.
It's a good movie.
That is an 8.
8, no, it still fails.
Yeah.
So that is... Okay, so that is 26 points of fire damage, halved to 13 because you are still raging.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And as the two of you watch as Rose just... and then dives into the wall of fire.
That can't be good for her.
Just lets out another groan.
Are you okay there, Rose?
I don't even understand what was asked. So.
But not even that. It's just
Yeah,
sort of
I
like.
hear the voice, and I know the voice, but I don't even know what was said.
Okay.
That nice person is making noise at you again.
Wah, 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 wah.
And I guess how much, like, I
So
still
that would
have
have
some
used about
movement
10
left
feet of
now
your
that I'm-
movement.
Do I see the little one that was, recently?
Yeah, you see the little red guy is probably about 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I will.
He's now you can see him shaking his head around, looking around.
So I will approach him, and was it an action to dive through?
Nope, it's just your movement.
Okay, so all right, so I'm just going to swing my axe at this one then.
Okay. Yeah. Diving through is just all flavor, man. It sounds cooler than, I just walked through the fire.
14 to hit.
I haven't had to look at one of the little ones in a minute. That's going to miss.
Ooh. Alright, I will just
No.
swing it a second time at it.
Okay.
There we go. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Yarp.
Yars.
Narp.
Nar.
To 9 points of slashing damage.
Nar.
Oh, it is not looking nice. It is not looking good.
What are we going to do tonight, then?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Wait, he doesn't talk like that. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
No.
It is Murdoch Narfs. That brings us to Murdoch.
All right. Murdoch, yeah, also instinctively she has like her hand up and she looks at Lydia and she's like, we need to get out of this. This is not good. Follow me. I'm going to try and leap through as well.
Okay, go ahead and make your dexterity save.
Ooh, 8. So
That's going to fail, unfortunately.
fire resistance, take me through.
And it's a good thing you're resistant. That would have been 30 points of fire damage. That's
Oh.
half to 15.
All right. Well, as I get out on the other side and the thread is like immediately gone, I'm going to uncover my mouth and I'm going to call out to all of my friends that are within at least 60 feet, which might just be these two. I don't know. But I'm
Sarah
going to
and
say,
Rose would be within 60. Sarah and Art would be within 60 feet of you. It's only Fury who's not at this point.
Alrighty then, you might need to take a note for them. So Murdoch's going to sort of call out to everybody and be like, I don't know about all of you, but I've had it up to here with demons and cultists. Let's come together and finish this. And I will cast a 4th level Mass Healing Word. Because I've been sitting on that spell for a bit. I said I wouldn't heal, but everyone deserves a little bit. So everybody within range. So let's see. It says up to 6 creatures. So I'll get you two, Sarah, Art, and me. We all get 10 HP.
Nice.
Alright.
So you might need to write down. I don't know if you can edit their HP. I don't even know if they're hurt. But might as well. So
Well,
I'll
they
pop
haven't
that off.
taken damage during this fight. I can't. They both didn't reset during their last short rest. So I'll put a note in there to make sure to let them know that they are back at full.
Okay. Yeah, because they've been like out of the combat the whole
Yeah,
time.
they've been realistically Fabio didn't really consider them much of a worry at first. Rightly so, as it's been mostly the three of you, other than that first shot from Sarah. So
She got a couple on
yeah.
them. And then I want to target because that's just a bonus action. So I want to target the cultist that cast the wall of fire.
Okay.
And you should have left when you had the bloody chance. Because now, the only place you're going is in the ground. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. So it's also a wisdom save.
Yeah, no, that's gonna fail.
Okay, let's get those 2d4 Bard cantrip. 6! Double 3s. 6 psychic damage.
As you watch as the wall of fire starts to dim and you can see just a trail of blood start to come out of his nose. He just sort of falls backwards.
I didn't mean that. I keep doing that when I do that spell.
Got 5 left.
Oh no. That's good, yeah.
We love a cantrip. I look back at Lydia. Never mind, you're okay. I end my turn. You're welcome. Take the healing too if you haven't done it.
I did.
So that brings us to Lydia.
Lydia doesn't know what to do because she was going to dispel magic on the wall of flame. But, I guess.
So at this point, you've got a little red thing that Rose is over battling. You've got Fabio running off in the distance with Furia giving chase.
Yeah, I don't think I can reach Fabio.
And there's this strange little thing that's sort of like seems to be flying towards the group of you. It's still probably about 100, 120 feet away, though.
Okay. Do we want to see what the little thing is or not? Let's see. What do I want to do?
If Furia flew away from us and this is flying towards, I'm gonna assume it's not good, but I don't know.
So as you're watching, you can see Furious flying up high, chasing after Fabio. This thing is coming the opposite way, literally seems to be staying low to the ground on purpose.
Okay, I gotta save that. I can't do that yet. Alright. I could do a fog cloud around us, but we'll see what that thing is when it gets closer. I'm just gonna try the Sacred Flame, which I never knew. The little guy.
What's the range on Sacred Flame?
60 feet.
He's about 120 away.
Oh no, the
red thing. Okay.
Yeah, the red thing.
Sorry. Yep. Just go ahead and make your
It's a dex saving throw.
dex save. Okay, these guys are little and tiny. They get a pretty good dex.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Blessed. Okay, that was it.
And that is it an area of effect or is it just an individual?
No, it's just a creature.
Okay,
So no damage.
That brings us to Furia, who is going to move dash. So she was about 180 from him. Now she's able to go 120. So she's about 60 feet back from Fabio at this point.
Wow.
Okay. That'll bring us over to Sarah, who is... She's a little out of range on the little guy, but that is literally the only thing that's even close to being within range for her, so Sarah's going to attempt to take a shot at it. Is it disadvantage? Oh, that's a 9. That's not going to hit. And that brings us to that actual little thing.
Okay.
So, this thing is going to take a look at Rose, and as it's looking at you, Rose, you recognize the voice. It sounds just like Murdoch. As it says, "The only place you're going is in the ground." And then, as it's looking up at you,
Do
I need you to make
scary?
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't use my Nikes. Why did I censor myself now?
Oh,
I don't know.
not 20.
Okay. Oh. Never mind. Creatures with intelligence below 4 cannot be affected by this.
Oh wow.
A lot of my magic's like that, actually.
Oh, it tried to do something to you.
This one.
Didn't seem to work though. And yeah, that kills its whole burn. And that brings us over to Artemis. That's out of range for that now. Now Artemis is just going to use their movement to start clambering down to the street level. Sort of gather back up with the group because there's not much else that they can do. short of trying to shoot another firebolt over at that little thing. So get down to the street and they'll try a firebolt at it. And that's going to miss. And that brings us over to Fabio, who is still... Let's see, he is running, but he's got... The Furia is now catching up to him. She's within 60 feet.
Oh, get him.
Okay. Ah. Okay. He is going to cast a spell at Furia. And...
Oh, he's gonna pop her out a bird.
No.
This man's was talking big game, and then after one round, he was like, "Oh, I gotta go. They weren't joking."
Oh, you scared the pants off that one.
The pants off.
Yeah, as he is going to bark a word back at Furia. And you watch as you can see the hawk is flying rapidly after, and then all of a sudden it just freezes
Oh no.
and drops to the ground.
God, he's really slippery.
And let me just check here. Let's see. Oh. Oh, what? I always roll, so we'll roll for this. Yeah. So, would have had three. Do me a favor. Actually, I've had you to roll. Maddie, roll a d6 for me.
Okay. 3.
Exactly what it had is you watch as the hawk just sort of hits the pavement, and then you see a body laying there.
Ah, damn it.
So at this point, I will toss it to our present party. We are at the top of the initiative order again. You can run through another round if you want to, or if you'd like, we can end here with that cliffhanger until next week.
I think we
I
should,
like
because we need to know what Furia would do, given that
Yeah.
situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I feel like this is gonna... A combat is gonna end fairly soon, and a chase is going to begin, and I'd like...
We'd like everyone present.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Okay, so we are going to call it into tonight's session there as
Oof.
our party has watched the Furia Hawk crash and become an immobile body on the ground. There is a small flapping creature moving rapidly towards in the direction of our other 4 party members. As Sarah has just now started to make her way down off the roof where she was hidden away. So we will be back next Monday night. Thank you, those of you who have tuned in with us this evening. And a couple of people that I remember seeing in there. Mark Songs, Nacro, Holy Knight of Smite, Smitey Smite. We had a bunch of people popping in tonight, so thank you very much for tuning in with us. Make sure you're back next week. As Murdoch just said, it seems like the battle is starting to come to a close, but there is what appears to be a chase about to happen. Tune in next time, folks, and remember, no matter what you try to do, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. See you soon, folks.
Hey. Bye.